Welcome everyone to another episode of After the Massage podcast that happens when I need to change the language. Today we're gonna make a chapter in English again. There is something that I didn't ask, but I think it's better if you say it because we have a guest that is from Ukraine, and it's my second guest for Ukraine, and it's really hard for me to say the last name. So just gonna say, if you can say your name, I think it will be better.
So my name is Daria Gatska.
Mm-hmm. It wasn't that hard. Daria Daska.
Gatska.
Gaska. Daria Gaska. But just Daria, I think it's going to be better for me.
Right.
Okay. Daria Daska. Good. I think it was good. And well, she's here with me now. We're going to talk a little bit of his profession, his work. I'm not sure how to describe it, but it's more connected with meditation. I'm not sure actually if there is something else involved of the meditation part.
Can I just make a correction?
Yeah,
It
of course,
sounds
of course.
Well, because you said his, but it should be her.
Oh,
Of course,
okay,
if
okay,
it's she, it's her.
okay.
So that
I'm
they
sorry.
don't think that I'm he.
Okay, I can leave this part. It doesn't matter for me. We all learning. Well, we was just talking about our imperfection English. So okay, her life, her job, her work, her meditation part. I'm not sure how to describe exactly. Maybe you can help us then. But well, it doesn't matter. Daria, thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much for supporting me with the podcast. How do you feel?
Well, first of all, I really appreciate that you invited me as a
Mhm.
guest,
Yeah.
really. And yeah, maybe I told you, maybe not mentioned yet, but you know, I was thinking about alignment,
Mhm.
and I felt in this moment when you actually sent me a message and invited, I was like, yes, this is exactly this moment when you feel aligned
Mhm.
with your goals and with your purpose.
Yeah.
Because I'm not gonna lie, it was just like I think in December
Okay.
I
Well,
had this thought. I actually would like to be on a podcast.
nice.
Like I'm ready, you know. I want to talk about meditation and healing and all that.
Nice.
And then the other day I just received this message.
Wow.
And
Wow.
yeah, because I didn't even dig that much into this topic, and then and then I received this message, and I'm like, yes, of course, I'm there.
Great. Great.
And
Great
you
to
saw
know.
me excited
Yeah.
by coming here.
Okay. Perfect. Good to know.
So thank you very much.
My
for
pleasure.
inviting me.
Well, we already met each other a few
Yes.
times ago,
Yes.
a few months ago. So I already know, and I follow you on Instagram. You can go follow her. Daria, that meditation or
So
without the that?
actually, on Instagram, it's called Meditate with Daria,
Okay. Okay.
but my website uh, has my name, my full name, Daria Gatska.
Okay.
But you can find it on Instagram, how to spell it. So,
Okay.
yeah.
Perfect. You can go follow her.
Thanks.
Okay, Daria, perfect. So the first question of the podcast, it's always the same, and it is, how do you feel with the massage? How do you feel the massage? You can say bad things, okay, or well, or not. I don't know. However you feel. How do you feel with the massage?
Well, it was really good. Like, I'm not gonna lie, it was fantastic.
Thank you.
Like, I was just in the moment, I was like, oh my god, I'm so grateful that you actually have this part before the podcast.
Yeah.
And I felt like I really, really needed this.
Perfect.
I'm a big fan of massage, and I think that this is also for me personally
Mhm.
is like sort of a part of a healing process as
Yeah.
well. In which sense, you know that a lot of like stress and that is stored in
Mhm.
the tissues, in the muscles.
Mhm.
It's already proven by the
Yeah.
science. And someone prefers to dance, someone prefers to move, right?
Mhm.
For me personally, massage is my kind of language, you know?
Nice. Well, good to know.
Yeah.
Good to know. Actually, I talk about with another colleagues about this, that for those one who doesn't do meditation how regularly, I think there is a part in during the massage process when they get in some similar point, you
Mhm.
know, that is because okay, of course you have some person who fall asleep during a massage, but there are another ones who are in this I'm not sure if that is meditation or if you
Mhm.
agree with that point, but you're kind of in this middle point where it's just you there, you know,
Yeah.
it's just
Yes,
well, of course you feel the touch, so it's hard to take it off that part, but in a moment you're kind of just you in there. kind of you leave the other parts
Well, we
outside.
call it theta state. So
Okay,
most
good to know.
probably
Can you repeat the name?
theta state. So your brain is actually in this theta state. When
Okay.
you're relaxed,
Mm-hmm.
you're still like kind of half awake,
Uh-huh.
half asleep.
Okay, wow. Say it again because I didn't get it. Sorry.
Theta state.
Theta.
Yes.
But
So there are several brain waves.
okay.
Beta,
Okay, got you.
then alpha,
Mm-hmm.
then theta, and
Okay.
you say that some people fall asleep, so
Yeah.
then they switch to delta state,
Okay, wow.
which is also a good sign.
Yeah. Well, yeah, it is. I also think it is, but I also have some person who doesn't like. They say I'm lost. I'm losing the massage part. I don't enjoy it at all. It doesn't matter. But yeah, well, good to know. I learned something new here. I'm gonna tell you this. I think this is the most. This is the part that I like it more of the podcast. This is the any chapter I learn a different thing. So well, thank you. Well, before we go and we start more with the question with your life, I'm going just to say thank you to CHI for supporting us with CHI Essence. You can go to see her Instagram and also this video where I'm going to talk to you.
Apresentamos CHI Essência, o difusor inspirado na neuroarquitectura e no Feng Shui, criado para transformar qualquer espaço numa experiência sensorial. Mais do que um aroma, é um bem-estar concentrado. Notas amadeiradas para o foco, cítricos para a conversação e um toque floral para a harmonia emocional. Ideal para corredores, salas ou escritório. CHI Essência alinha concentração, energia e equilíbrio. Uma presença sutil, mais transformadora num só frasco.
So, thank you very much to CHI to be supporting here to us. Okay, Daria, we can go now with the question more for you. And the first question is a little bit of your childhood, but always trying to looking up if there is some wellness or even some meditation on your life, on your tutors or parents, or if someone was relating there. And or if it's not the meditation part, maybe just wellness or sport or I don't know, any type that you think that could be connecting you in that start of your life.
Well, quite an interesting question, actually. Not sure if it's really connected with meditation, but I would say that maybe meditation was something that was healing my experience from the childhood.
Okay, wow.
But before I go like deeper into that topic, there is still one side or one part of the childhood that somehow keeps kind of coming back to me, you know?
Yeah.
And that's about connection with the nature.
Okay. Well.
So every time I go to the forest, I really love to do that. And when I go there, I'm sort of having like flashback from my childhood.
Okay.
When I was with the kids, with other friends in the garden, like playing. And yeah, there is like something very magical about it. You know, almost like reconnecting with fairies and all that.
Wow. Nice.
Like very, very sweet memories, you know.
Okay. Well, nice. But so that means that in your childhood you go a lot of into the maybe a park or a nature kind of things.
So, yeah, how did it look for me? I was, let's say, sharing two homes.
Okay.
So one was with my parents in the town, and another, like the second home, was in the village where my grandparents lived.
Ah, okay.
And when I look back to the time, I'm so grateful that I had that chance because, there were a lot of fields, there were gardens, like apple gardens, you know. I could just go to the garden and get any fruit I wanted, you know.
Wow.
My grandfather actually took care of all the plants and trees.
Wow.
And everything was all the time giving like fruits and blooming nicely. Once he passed away, everything started to fade away.
Wow.
It's kind of crazy, but I remember the time then I would just spend time in that garden or, funny facts now come up, but there was like a kind of swamp behind the house.
Okay.
And we would catch frogs. We didn't harm them.
Okay.
It was just fun.
Okay. No judge. You're just a kid.
But I guess I was connected to the nature pretty much,
Nice.
and there was a part. I don't want to jump very much to that, but I was also living in Finland for almost 7 years,
Okay.
and that's when again I felt this reconnection with the nature.
Okay.
So
Perfect.
kind of all the time brings me back to the nature.
Okay. Well, nice.
Mm.
Nice. So, okay. So you have this part, the nature connection you had childhood, but there is someone around you that is go more related, like in a job or in a profession with wellness, or not at all,
Not at all. I
not at all,
think I'm the first
or with a
actually
practice
in the
of
family.
maybe. No.
No.
Okay.
Well, just also maybe to give you an idea, I used to be a photographer.
Okay.
So that was my first profession, right? And like going into photography, I had already someone in my family doing art or photography.
Okay. Nice.
But meditation and wellness, no one at all.
No. Okay. Perfect. And how it start then? Well, do you think that photography will be kind of the first step? Because I'm not sure what type of photography did you make, but I already saw something on Instagram. But the last one, maybe I think I saw something in the dodo and stuff. It's photography a little bit kind of not a meditation, but it's also a thing that you need to be pause and waiting for the moment or try to get it in. Do you think that could be kind of a first step to go into this part, or not related at all?
So okay, to answer your question, I love landscape photography, like nature photography, but also portrait photography.
Okay, well.
And when I do portrait photography, of course, it means that I need to understand the person well, right? To make the person feel comfortable in front of the camera. Because so many times I had clients who would be like, hey, I'm not a professional model, and please, you don't need to be. And then they would be like, yeah, I'm so shy or afraid. But somehow I managed to relax them from the very beginning to that extent that just within, I don't know, a few minutes, they would be like, oh, like very open, very, confident already.
Okay, nice.
There was actually one compliment I received from the girl. She wanted portraits with her mom.
Okay.
And apparently there was some state her mom was going through. And she said, there is something in your aura or in your energy because my mom usually doesn't talk to anyone.
Okay, well.
But she was talking to you.
Okay, nice.
And I was like, wow. So I was already practicing meditation at that time.
Okay, for you.
For myself, yes. Yeah. And I kind of noticed that also my clients who started to come to me were interested somehow in meditation. And I actually remember there was like a few years ago I had this client and he was like super shy. It was his first photo shoot and he was like, yeah, you could see like, body language is like very closed.
Yeah.
And then, I'm just trying to talk, ask maybe the person something. And then if I see that the person is shy, then maybe I add something. And I was like, oh, the day was so eventful. I was like guiding the meditation today. And he was, oh, you're practicing meditation? I'm like, yeah, I'm practicing for myself and actually already started to guide others. And he's like, I also started practicing transcendental meditation. That's amazing. And that was an icebreaker.
Okay, nice.
Like, after this, he was just like, completely different person, like open and
perfect.
Yeah, like, and that photo shoot was just like one of the best like moments, So, yeah, that helped me in that profession. Now I do not that often.
Yeah.
And, maybe I'm more like selective also with clients. I feel.
How about you still take some photographer for another person? I thought that it more kind of a recreative kind of things now.
So I would say yes. It's like a creative part for me. And I see if it's aligned with my values, I work with the client.
Okay, perfect.
And I love it to do.
Nice.
But of course, I invest more time now because I'm following like my purpose. But
sense.
Also, maybe it's important to mention about photography and transition into meditation guidance. how it happened, let's say.
But wait, I want
Yeah,
to stop
yeah,
you there
sorry.
because we're gonna go there.
Okay.
But now that you mentioned, I want to get how it started the meditation with you, or why, or
Yeah.
when did you hear it,
Okay.
or how it goes. That part. Then we go into the
Oh,
transition.
okay.
Did you remember the first time that you? I'm not sure if you hear about meditation, but maybe the first time that you think like, okay, maybe this could help me, or I don't know.
Yeah, of course, I heard about it many years ago,
Mm-hmm.
but let's say first time I witnessed the power
Okay.
of the meditation in 2020.
Okay.
And I was going through a very challenging moment at the time. Like it was a breakup with my second partner,
Okay.
like long-term relationships.
Mhm.
And exactly at that time, we had this workshop, meditation and art,
Okay.
for 5 days.
Mm-hmm.
And the person would guide us for maybe 15, 20 minutes. I think it was like twice a day.
Mm-hmm.
And other times we would just talk about art.
Okay.
But I think I felt that calm and peaceful within for the first time.
Wow.
I was like, wow,
Wow.
this is like powerful
Mhm.
and magical. And yeah, so when this breakup happened, I was in a way feeling free.
Okay. Yeah. Gotcha.
So people would ask me, aren't you angry? Aren't you mad?
Mhm. Mhm.
Aren't you gonna do something? And I'm like, I'm at peace.
Nice.
I am free.
Good.
I feel well.
Wow. Perfect.
And that was like,
Mm.
they couldn't like understand in a way.
Mm-hmm.
So, and that stayed with me. But and I know how long this effect lasted.
Okay.
But I wanted to continue working with some teacher. However, it was lockdown time at that time,
Okay. Yeah.
so I couldn't reach out anyone on YouTube. Yeah, of course you can find videos, but at that time maybe there weren't that many. And
Mhm.
also, I don't know. For me personally, I think I need to feel the presence of the
Okay.
person.
Yeah.
You
I
know.
gotcha. Yeah.
And so it took me actually time. Only
Mhm.
in 2022,
Okay.
I started practicing meditation on a daily basis.
For you.
Yes, yes.
Okay. Perfect.
So I was introduced to transcendental meditation,
Mhm.
and then I started practicing other types of meditation like mindfulness.
Do you want to talk maybe now a little bit of? I mean, no. I'm gonna ask for this.
Yeah.
2022. You're asking, right? You're already in this transition for photographer to meditation, or not yet?
So it was in 2023.
Okay. Okay. Let's talk about that part more. How it was that this transition, or when or why you decide, okay, maybe I want to focus more on meditation and somehow live up outside the photography part.
Mhm.
Why or
Well, maybe I just say a few words that
Mhm.
in beginning of 2022 was very hard, of course,
Mhm.
for everyone who comes from Ukraine.
Yeah.
At that time, I was in Finland, yes,
Okay.
but still,
Of course.
I went through a like existential crisis I never experienced before,
Mhm.
and then I didn't really have any support. I was abroad alone,
Wow.
and well, my mom actually came to me. I insisted that she would come,
Mhm.
but there was the time that I realized, I don't know, it was like something, like a message coming to me, like
Mhm.
that I should leave the country and I should move somewhere else. And then I think I started to do some sort of like a vision board.
Okay. Wow.
And then I found these pictures from
Mhm.
Douro.
Okay. Wow.
And then I was like, wow, I love these landscapes. And somehow they did actually remind me of the landscapes in Ukraine that I saw.
Mhm.
And I was like, okay, so Portugal is not just about Algarve.
Yeah. True.
It's so rich in nature.
Mhm.
And again, because I'm so nature connected,
Yeah.
I guess that was the moment that I was like, yeah, I feel like going to Portugal. And again, I started
Mhm.
my life from scratch.
Yeah. Wow.
And so I had to like find the clients for photography, all that. And imposter syndrome, hello.
Okay. Wow.
It was like very, very strong. Like,
Mhm.
in a way, I was I'm the person who can contact people easily through social media like Instagram. I have no problem with that. But then to show up myself and then actually talk about my value, that was so hard.
Wow.
And I was always like in the shadow, like hiding behind the camera. And in a way I was expecting that, hey, well, I'm so talented. I just finished the university in Finland. I've been I was an assistant in the one of the best agencies in Helsinki. So they should just hear about me and hire with me without me trying to find the place.
Gotcha.
That was such a wrong perception,
Yeah.
And I realized that, okay, there is something wrong. But still, I kind of kept being in that cycle, let's say.
Yeah.
And and then I finally find the teachers and am introduced to TM. This is a transcendental meditation. So I have my mantra. I start practicing. Then, because again, I will remind that I had this existential crisis, and then I would say 2022 it was the hardest. Like I was feeling at a very lowest point. So I felt like, hey Daria, like no one gonna save you. Like you're gonna do it yourself. Well, of course, like you need someone like a guide, a teacher, a mentor, whoever you feel is the right person for you, but you need to realize it yourself first. You need to acknowledge.
Perfect.
Yeah. And that was the moment I'm like, yes. And I knew there was a person whom I contacted straight away because I knew she would help me. So she was like my, let's say, mentor at the time and teacher. So, and she provided like very powerful classes, and it included meditation as well, but different type of meditation. And like we would talk with our parts of our body or something like that, like really expanding awareness, and that was very powerful. And that's how I started to dig a little bit deeper into meditation, into science behind it.
Okay.
So I kind of like this combination of spirituality and science,
Perfect.
So I always try to find different sides of it, not just to in the room.
Well, so you said a lot of there is different type of meditation. I'm not aware of the difference between them. I assume maybe there could be a lot of them, but if you can maybe at least describe a few. I think you mentioned TM, mindfulness. I'm not sure if you mentioned another one, but what is the difference between at least that's two?
Yeah, that's correct. So let's say for TM meditation, you receive your own mantra.
Okay.
So for example, you've seen me sitting and just with closed eyes, right? And I didn't have any guidance because I was silently repeating my mantra.
Okay.
And then there are like guided meditation, like mindfulness meditation, where you are guided by the teacher, by the professional, to be aware of your thoughts, to be aware of your emotions and feelings, and not to escape from them, but actually be like mindful and present with them.
Perfect.
And then let's say there is also Vipassana meditation, where people meditate in complete silence. And there are different types. In fact, yes, there is like, you can sort of have also subtypes, let's say, like kind and love meditation, so kindness and love meditation. So they are all focused on compassion. So let's say some meditation maybe can be a bit like broad, and another type would be specifically focused on some
thoughts or
feature or quality.
Perfect. But what are the ones that you made, or the one that you actually are doing sessions now?
Yeah. So let's say it would be,
And I have another question, sorry, but you can say it because I remember it.
yeah, I would say I do some sort of combination.
Okay. Yeah.
So I mix them and I sense when I should do that.
Mm-hmm.
And let's say it helps me, or it helps actually the person to relax if I would guide them, like scan the body.
Okay.
So that would be like mindfulness meditation. And then if I do a healing session, like we go a bit deeper and maybe it's energetic healing, then I could also guide them through chakra meditation.
Okay. Wow.
And this is actually a very, very powerful one because, like I would say, like these types of meditation is like, it's like going to the gym. You don't do just one exercise.
Of course.
You do different exercises and you train different muscles.
Makes sense. Yeah.
And the same happens with these meditations. I can see, let's say, maybe sometime I don't get enough sleep. Maybe there is some pain in my body. I go and do mindfulness meditation, guided.
Yeah.
And it helps me to release that pain. And then maybe I need to get some clarity and be in this creative flow that I'm like right now building my website and all that. And then I would usually go into the transcendental meditation.
Okay, yeah,
so
makes sense.
that helps me. And when I was practicing chakra meditation, actually awesome things started to happen. I noticed that my hormones regulated themselves.
Wow. Nice. Yeah.
Yeah. So there are a lot of things that kind of come into their place.
Yeah.
Thanks to these different types of meditation.
Yeah. So at the end, maybe every meditation has its own goal or the objective to what you try to get with it. So it's kind of I think it's even good thing to try to mix them in between to try, because how it is. Well, I want to ask another question first, because you talk about your mantra, right? Yeah. How do you find your mantra? It's a really, I mean, I'm not sure if it's a stupid question or not, but did you, I don't know, someone teach you or select this, or do you, I don't know, how do you, I don't know.
You know, it's not a stupid question, and it's kind of funny because I have heard about transcendental meditation so many times, and actually I heard about it from David Lynch.
Okay.
And I read his book, Catching a Big Fish, and I was like, oh my God, just like teach me, give me. I just couldn't find, like, it was like kind of mystery, you know?
Okay.
And then finally, like I watched, he had a really nice video on YouTube, how transcendental meditation can help you. And then at the end there was this window which says like, find your teachers. I was like, whoa. I can actually do that. And then I could also indicate my location so that I was in Porto. So then I receive a message or an email that, okay, there are like teachers here and you can already schedule your meeting. And I was like, straight away, next day, I think.
Nice, yeah.
And you have a few sessions. Well, I would say it's like an introduction. So they tell you the benefits of it, how does it work? You know, it's a bit like a little bit of theory.
Yeah. And
then there is a day, so it's like a ceremony for you.
Okay, wow.
It was very beautiful, you know. It was, it's not a huge procedure or anything, but it just happens like in a very beautiful way. And it's in that moment that the teacher actually introduces you to this mantra, and they say that that it's your personal one, and they say that everyone has a different one.
Wow, nice.
Yeah.
Perfect. Good. Well, yeah, it wasn't a stupid question.
No.
Yeah. Because I thought that maybe you think in one and then you start to use it. I don't know, that it has a more beautiful story behind. So now I want to go and, I don't know, someone go into your Instagram and text you "Hi, Daria, I want to make a session with you."
Mhm.
They select the type of meditation that they want to do. You have kind of an hypnosis. I'm not sure how to say that in English. Do you talk with the person and try to figure out which type of meditation maybe work for her, or there is kind of an introduction meditation? I don't know how it works. A normal first session with you.
So, yeah, I try to talk to the person and understand what's going on in their lives, so that I see how exactly I can support.
Okay.
And then, and then I give them suggestions, so that they can, either choose, but usually they just trust, with whatever I go, and it just goes in the natural way. And sometimes people are already aware of the types, and they can come and say straight, okay,
Okay, I
actually
want
need
this.
yes, or I want to achieve that.
Okay.
Usually I would say they would come either with a problem, or they know what outcome they want to get.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah, quite often I get this requests. Well, for example, like, I want to gain more confidence,
Yeah.
or okay, I want to understand why my relationships doesn't work and why I always repeat the same pattern. So I also see if it's just a meditation session, or we actually go in the theta healing session, because it's something like another type of
Healing process.
healing session I do. So it's like usually one-on-one. I do sometimes like these workshops where I mix a little bit, but I would say it works, of course, or it gives the best result when it's individual, because that's for me is a very beautiful process.
Okay. Yeah.
Because then I'm connected to the source.
Okay.
I'm channeling. So it's not just me thinking, oh, you need this or you need that.
Got you.
Like, I literally get the guidance.
Wow.
So it goes through me, and then it can be sometimes me sensing something, me seeing, and I translate, let's say, to the person.
Okay. Wow.
Yeah.
And if it is the meditation part or this other one that I don't remember the name that I think
Theta healing.
Theta healing.
Yeah. You remember I told you about
Yeah,
theta?
yeah,
Yes,
exactly.
yes.
Okay,
So
wow. Yeah, that's where I don't sure why I don't get it. Well, then, you have your own space, or you go together into a place? How it where it is, or how it works?
usually I do it online.
Okay, good.
Yeah, sometimes, of course, it's possible to rent a space and do it there, but I'm quite used to do it online, because a lot of clients are from abroad. So it's comfortable for them at any time.
Yeah,
We can schedule, and also me, I just have my little corner
Yeah.
in the house, and it feels like well arranged for me.
Okay.
But it's possible to do it.
Essential.
Yeah.
Okay. And so I have another question.
Mm.
It's more of your, I don't want to say customers.
Well, clients. What else can it be?
Because for me it would be patience, but I'm not sure if it's in your
Maybe
same.
clients.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Okay. Perfect. So I have another question. More of your clients are from outside of Portugal, or from Portugal, or outside of Portugal that are living in Portugal? What do you think?
Both.
Both.
Look,
It's because, sorry, I want to ask, how do you see that the Portuguese person are open to go to meditation or a session with you? Do you think, or do you think there is still some preconceito, some, I forgot the word in English.
I think I understand what you're saying. And so, how to put it? Okay, so I understand what you're saying, and well, it's kind of funny enough, because I would hear sometimes that Portuguese people are kind of conservative in this, in this way. But I started doing corporate meditation actually
Okay,
with the
wow.
Portuguese company,
Okay, nice.
a real estate company.
Wow.
And amazing thing happened. Like, I think if I'm not mistaken, the first session was maybe 12 people.
Okay.
Then I guess they told to each other how much they liked the session.
Nice.
So next time, maybe there were like 15, and then
Wow.
every time the amount of people coming like growing. And
Wow.
last time I think it was 24, if I'm not
Wow,
mistaken.
that's a lot.
So, how can they know, or how can I know if they don't try, right?
Yeah,
Or
yeah,
if I don't try.
exactly.
So, I offered, they tried, they see that actually they really open. And the most amazing part, that I am guiding in English.
Wow.
And sometimes, like after the guidance, they come, we hug, and they're like, obrigado, and talking to me in Portuguese. And I'm like, well, I understand what they're saying, but I just, I can't really talk very well. So I'm replying in English, and we understand so well.
Wow,
and
nice.
I'm sure that during this session, like the language doesn't really matter.
Perfect,
they feel, intonation, they feel my intention.
Okay, wow.
And I see, these faces lit up and their smiles and how they hug. And I'm like, wow, I'm doing like a really great thing here.
Yeah.
And of course, there are also clients, because you asked if they are from abroad or they're from Portugal. So yes, there are both. I didn't really think about that if I have more from different country, but I do have like from Finland, of course, from Germany, from the US. There were also corporate actually meditation I did online with a US client.
Okay, well.
So, in a way, it's kind of amazing because meditation actually connects me
Exactly
with these people all around the world.
Perfect. Well, yeah, perfect. The question, it wasn't more which part of it, but it's also interesting to know that you have, the online session allow us to go into different part, so that's great. And so right now you have online session, this corporate
meditation guidance,
and presential sessions too, or more online and these corporate sessions. What are kind of your...
So what I offer is one-on-one healing and coaching sessions, and this would include like theta healing, and meditation guidance. So let's say it's a more extended version.
Okay.
And then I would offer group meditation sessions. So as I mentioned already, corporate.
Yeah.
And online mindfulness course.
Perfect.
So this is actually what I'm starting in 2026.
Okay, nice.
So everyone can join this course. And then I would like to give more workshops. So, and by the way, since my website is going to be published soon, there is a possibility to sign up.
Okay, well,
for a monthly free workshop that I'm
good
giving.
to know.
Yes. Because it's important, sometimes also to talk about meditation and this theta healing can bring. And I believe that meditation and theta healing, they help you like heal, grow, and thrive. That's why I call this program Heal, Grow, and Thrive.
Okay, perfect.
And I would like to share more about benefits that meditation and theta healing gives, and that it's not only like, it's not just a woo-woo thing, that people might think. That it also has like a science background, but as I said, I like this combination, spirituality and science.
Perfect.
And after all, like science every day opens opens up something new. So, but so it will be workshops, and I hope to do it more often, and maybe that I will organize also in different cities.
Okay, perfect.
could be Lisbon and Porto, but I feel like I will be also traveling and giving it in different towns, you know.
Nice.
So
Yeah.
I'm very like open, and I
Mhm.
know when you're open, and again when you're aligned with
Yeah.
this purpose and goals, then opportunities just start coming to
Yeah,
you.
exactly.
So you know,
Waiting for that happening, start
let's
happening.
say, yeah,
Not waiting,
open.
I change. Yeah.
I'm open to receive with gratitude these opportunities, because
Perfect.
I feel like I can bring so much value to the society, to
Mm-hmm.
the world.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, with these talks, inspirational talks, with my meditation guidance. And next step is to start doing retreats.
Okay, wow, nice.
Yes.
Okay, we're gonna talk about that when we are off
Okay.
camera, because I was also thinking about that.
Okay.
Okay. No, but okay, because my next question actually it was kind of your ideas for the future, but you are already answering. So, do you have any ideas of the retreat? Do you want to talk about it, or is just something that is in your mind and
Well,
working on
the
it?
idea is that I would like it to be focused on meditation, mindfulness,
Perfect.
because there are a lot of tools I can give to people,
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
and of course introduce to different breathing techniques,
Mm-hmm.
because I think we might forget, but this is also the part of mindfulness and meditation.
Yeah.
It's like actually most of the process we always remind about,
Yeah.
like
Breathing,
breathing, conscious
yeah.
breathing, right? So yeah, there are a lot of techniques that I want so much to share.
Okay.
And I think that retreat will be a combination of different approaches that I tried for myself,
Mm-hmm.
and then I see that they are working. And maybe it will be like 3 days, maybe in the future it will be 5 days.
Wow, nice.
But,
Perfect.
something like
So we're gonna talk about it. Perfect, Daria. So before I go into the, it's not a question, but well, you will see. Before to go that part, I will ask you a little bit over CHI Essence here that is joined here and helping us with Casa Chi. If you want, you can grab it. If you want to smell it again, but I'm going to ask you if the essence reminds you something, or if you're trying to guess what the smell it has.
Well, of course I can just guess. I
Of
was
course.
thinking about sandalwood,
Okay.
but I'm not sure if it's
Yeah.
that or not.
Perfect. If that's what I remember, you could be an option. There is no wrong answer here. So you
It's
says
it's
Mhm.
quite a strong
Yeah.
smell, I
Yeah.
would say.
Yeah.
Like kind of smell of confidence.
Okay. Well, good. There is not the first one who says something like
Ah.
that. Actually, the last one says something like it smell like a CEO. Yeah.
Wow.
You know. Yeah.
Maybe I
Yeah.
should put
Exactly. Perfect. So, and the last question, that is not a question. It's just want you to leave you the open space. So, if you want to give a message or whatever you want to say for someone who could be in hearing until now.
I guess my message would be to be aware of your thoughts.
Mm-hmm.
Thoughts have really powerful effects, and also be aligned with your goals and your purpose.
Perfect. Sounds like a perfect message for me. Perfect, Daria. Thank you very much for being here. Thank you very much who came
you.
here to support this chapter, the podcast.
That was amazing. Thank
How
you.
it was? Good?
Very. Sorry. It was amazing, and I am really happy about this experience.
Perfect. Yeah,
Yeah.
for sure. I already says a lot that eventually I want to make the chapter 2 with when I already don't know who is invited again. I'm gonna re-invite the oldest one, and so maybe we will see if you already make a retreat, or could be in a year or in 2 years, so we can talk again after. Well, thank you very much.
Thank you.
And if you want to repeat just your Instagram, your webpage.
Yeah.
Well, your webpage now, but yeah,
No,
I think
I
yeah,
can
it's gonna be
already
yeah,
do.
yeah. So your Instagram it's meditate with Daria.
So my Instagram is Meditate with Daria,
Yeah.
and my website is Daria Gatska. So
Okay.
it has my full name.
Perfect.
But if you go on Instagram with Meditate with Daria,
Mhm.
you will find my
Find
full
there.
name.
And if
Yeah.
it's someone want to reach you,
Mhm.
it's via WhatsApp, email, DM in Instagram, how they do it regularly.
Yeah, Instagram usually, and
Okay.
of course through website. I would actually recommend to contact me through website.
perfect.
Yes.
You already know. Well, if you are listening over here, thank you very much. Support us and go follow her on Instagram and me on Instagram. And we also have on Spotify and YouTube. So put some likes in there and then go follow too. See you in the next chapter. Thank you very much.
Thank you.